Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. Or perhaps, there's... Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa?
Whoa! Let's not get ahead! How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to... However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost.
So that's how he was getting those But why did he have to purchase a...
Well, if you think of... Kurosawa thought... So he deemed...
Wow. And no one ever...
People's attitudes will all... if you ask me, had Kurosawa... Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was... As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and... If you're still curious... I see... Most unfortunate. If he doesn't...
Sword?
Oh, didn't he? I've asked him about... In hindsight, why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Oh, but before you go, if you...
But we didn't buy anything!
Information is also a kind of commodity, but don't worry. I won't charge much for information.
At least we now know where the emergency... Let's go talk to Kurosawa again. What are you doing here all by yourself?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders?
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions.
Strange. I don't really have any such recollect. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for... But I cannot deny that when I brandished this sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young. I wanted to sneak out with the blade. What did he say? It would seem that I forgot. All I can remember now is my father telling me, and said to me...
Hey! If you look carefully, Can you recognize the words?
Virtue and just... Somehow those two words seem to explain taking on seemingly endless debts to make... But what use are virtue and... The Tenryo Commission sees my vision, and the irony of all of it is, I'm incapable of being a good person.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah, seems... Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next port. it. Paimon...
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back?
Well, yes. And...
It seems you haven't heard yet.
Oh, so that's why Paimon...
Liyue Harbor is always changing. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on... So, Ningguang organized a private meeting with Miss Charlotte. In the end, we decided to combine
Mechanical lifting? But don't kites just use the wind to fly? What?
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon. How high and far a kite can fly depends...
But as soon as there's no wind...
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans, after all. Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the...
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone... We also gave quite a bit of thought to...
Cool! Turns out you two and Ning...
Toys? They're not exactly toys.
You see, Miss Kuching, that does...
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, but to me, think for a second about how remarkable it is that There's an old poem that goes, "O kite, born of paper, flying true and sound, a lone traveler wanders, just away." In the past, poets from Liyue, if the people of today...
That's the Kuching we know!
Well said, Miss Kuching.
As long as you're willing to listen. I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions. For example...
What about something... more fun?
More fun. My grandfather told me that back when he was a boy, children learn... First, you use the thin strips of then, you look towards the sky and release the... Some people write down certain names or desires on their cut.
Are certain designs associated with certain meaning?
Well, for example...
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune.
Are these commonly understood meaning?
I believe so. Most have probably... If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the top...
That would be a huge help! Great! Looks like I've got the outline for
Perfect! We're gonna...
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for... I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting... If you're interested, the rules are simple.
I've already prepared more than enough empty
Oh, Paimon was on board the moment you said secret...
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
You bet! See you then! Wait, Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those two people lurking? Is it just Paimon? Or were they... Huh. Something's up. Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always... Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they even begin. You go right, Paimon will go left.
Oh.
It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime.
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy come from? You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name.
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Moon Carver. For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
You may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Ha! Don't think that, believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon guess. You're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me Jiahu.
Ha! Looks like you did your research. But in our experience, the harder you try to... We'll go straight to the Millilith and have you arrested!
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
Right! Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it better not be some common knowledge that Ed...
You may recall that in order to preserve the tranquility of one's mountain, one planted karst crawlers around Mount Hulao. In fact, the seeds are one of Streetward Rambler's cultivars. Among all the Adepti, the plant neither wilts nor withers, and its practical use. Thus, one had no choice but to foray into...
On your way, you were accosted by a group of youths, and...
How did you come into possession of such knowledge?
The young lass, Yao Yao, keeps no secrets from Cloud Retainer.
Alas, one can only let bygones be bygones.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon sorry for suspecting you. But, for beings as forgiving as yourselves, this...
You indeed have an agile mind. Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
Paimon's still curious about something. It's just, Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver?
It is but an inevitable eventuality. Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainer's move to Liyue Harbor. With Lantern Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances...
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of...
So... You're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others.
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on... However, if you do happen to cross paths with her...
Sure! Leave it to us! Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy Lantern Rite!
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh? Well, it's still pretty early. Paimon wants to see what kind...
Welcome! Are the two of you looking to buy a kite? Would you like me...
Ooh! A scissor can't swallow! And a butterfly!
This jade chamber design is our newest. It's been selling like crazy over the past 2 days.
Does it also have a unique meaning?
Of course. The Jade Chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance. The kite-bearing...
Oh, now that's Paimon's kind of kite!
I apologize for the interruption, but are...
Yes, they're just over there. The paper,
Wonderful! I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to you.
Yilong Wharf? Oh,
If the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods together?
is Gaming the guard you just mentioned?
Yes. The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue. The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite to spend time with their families. So, our available workforce has seen a dramatic decrease recently. If you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start on my...
You do seem really pressed for time.
Oh, wonderful! Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount.
Welcome. Please take a seat.
Frost is coming!
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation, and I'll pay.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like...
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Perfect, Gaming is here. Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who...
Oh, that must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got work.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a rematch.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some...
Kite-making materials. I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. Ah, and you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks.
Huh? You know us?
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. Oh, and please excuse Longzhou if he forgot to thank you. He's a good guy. He's just been super busy. So, you here for Lantern, right?
Yep. It's always so lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along.
Perfect. We'll go together then. I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat. The ingredients are fresh.
Order anything? Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our...
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends too. It just shows. Do you need to pack anything up before we hit the road?
Nope, our things are always...
Oh, that's right. Oh, you're back! Jeez, guys, where'd you go? One moment you were there, the next you disappeared. You scared the life out of me.
We're so sorry. We were just, it's kinda hard to explain.
Fair enough. Well, the mountain road is pretty hazardous, and it's easy to get lost in the fog. So from here on out, stay close.
Got it! Let's keep going!
There's a lot of treasure here. The rain stopped? Sort the items by type and store them for future use.
Ooh, the docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there.
I always get so gloomy when it rains.
Wait! Get behind me. I'll handle this.
Another test to
Congratulations!
suffocate.
Ta! Sorry, pal.
Fry. I got carried. Another
alley-oop.
test.
Many happy returns! Congratulations!
Have a little test.
Sorry, pal. Congratulations!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Seems like we really can't go anywhere without running into treasure hoarders, can we?
Yeah, it's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guard.
Paimon was impressed by your moves back there. You seem...
Oh, that's not a skill I learned. Have you ever heard of wushu dancing? Really? Wushu dancing? Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a... But I must admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue opera. I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't...
Huh? You have 2 jobs? How do you have the energy to do all that?
It's not that tiring. You just have to take a rest.
Ah, Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing cards.
Oh.
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
Finally, we can rest. Ooh, Paimon's shoulders are...
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the...
Liu is just too hilly. Floating.
Aw. Would you like some winter melon cake?
Yes, Paimon will take all you got.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
Paimon never gets too full. Just like you apparently never get...
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy. And here's some for you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend.
That hit the spot. Paimon thought she...
That close of a call, huh? I've been eating winter melon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places, whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with a slightly different flavor. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when we get back. Oh, all my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
It's okay. Paimon is kind of enjoying listening to your chitter-chatter.
Aw, a fed Paimon is a happy Paimon, huh?
Hey, Paimon can be in a good mood anytime she wants.
fresh bamboo for this.
Woohoo! We're here!
Don't forget your things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim. Thanks for the ride, Uncle Bosu. You take care of yourself now. I'll see you some other time. Okay, follow me. This way is fastest. We'll have to take the elevator up to the secure transport agency.
I feel like running. Hey! Slow down. I'm begging ya.
What is it? No one's gonna try any funny business when this...
Oh, well... how should I put it?
Come on, spit it out!
Do you see that group of people over there? Those are my relatives.
Wow, you sure have a big family.
Once they start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets dark. This is bad.
They're your family, not your arch enemies. What's there to be afraid of? Unless... Oh, did you do something horrible to them?
No, it's not that. I'm just not that good at dealing with my family. It would be best if we could steer clear of them. I'll explain more when we have the chance, but...
The left side looks pretty packed. Let's go straight. Slow and steady wins the race.
Stick close, traveler. Stick close, traveler. Let's wait here for a second. Maybe my aunt will leave. close, Traveler.
She's good! Let's go!
Turn left. Run! Stick.
Uh-oh! We've been spotted!
Coming! When did you get here? Oh, you've lost even more weight. How long are you planning on staying this time?
How's work been? It sounds tough. You should visit home more often.
The last time I spoke with your dad, he couldn't stop talking about you. He seems worried. Causing trouble again, are you?
Well...
I'll race you there.
Don't miss out on our Lantern Rite promotion. Only buy 3 boxes.
That was terrifying! Even Paimon couldn't get a word in!
Sorry. They mean well, it's just... I don't want to talk about it. Let's get these things delivered first.
It's okay. Whenever you're ready to talk.
Hey, Uncle Drigway. These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon. They came to deliver some goods with me. So, I guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle Yongzan then?
Yes. Thanks for your hard work. I should thank you both for your trouble as well. Please.
No need. We'll be off soon anyway.
Hey, we're already here, aren't we? No harm in taking a load off for a bit. Anyway, you just sit down and relax, Uncle Drigway. Who would I be if I just sat here and let you... I have to be up and about to drop these goods. Oh, you aren't too picky, right, Traveler? I know Paimon...
Aw, you noticed what Paimon likes?
How long have you two known Gaming?
Oh, not long at all. We just kind of tagged along on his trip to Yulong. He's just a super welcoming guy. We've been...
That's just how he is. A while ago, Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him. That young man has such a good head on. I mean, there is...
Uncle Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this delivery.
It feels like we've troubled you enough.
It's kite-making materials, though. Could be for a kid. I'm sure the sender wants it delivered before Lantern Rite. Oh, by the way, here, have some tea.
All right, then. Deliver it if you want to.
Ooh, are you free in 2 days? How about we grab some dim sum from Shinya Kiosk? My treat.
Whoa, that's way too generous.
Don't mention it. Just think of this as a thank you for all your help.
Sounds good. Paimon never says no to free food.
All right, then I'm off. See you in 2 days. Oh, and...
Is he underestimating Paimon? She's just gonna have to... Anyway, is Gaming's family situation... He has such a happy-go-lucky personality.
Since he already plans to tell you himself, you don't need an old man like me to add my 2 cents. You seem to be around the same age, so you might have a lot in common. Perhaps you could help him talk things through. Consider it a favor.
If you have the time, maybe you can make a little flag for us to wave about. It can say, we provide aid and space.
Well, I can certainly arrange that.
Wait, seriously? Paimon was just joking.
Seems like Gaming. Would you like some more tea?
No thanks. We came all this way and still haven't... We should see the kinds of kites they got. Maybe they'll have...
All right then. Please do let me know if you'd like more tea.
Only with solid practical training can you unleash real punches.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
Here.
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence. Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to respect your elders.
Ugh, starting on the elder stuff already, huh? Shouldn't you be back in your cave tinkering away at some kite-related thingamabob or something? What brings you out here? And what's with that huge box next to you? Ah! Paimon gets it. You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
And what of it? The Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology into said kite-flying competition is of no consequence to oneself. Did you expect one to willfully compete against the whimsical trends of worldly sentiment, or perhaps even fall to petty sulking over such?
It's not that we think those things exactly. That's just what Mountain Shaper and Mooncarver told us, or Tia something and Ho. Paimon can't be bothered to remember what their aliases were called. Anyway, they went to Liyue Harbor to look for you. They even asked us to pass along their regards if we ran into you.
Oh, huh.
Tianyin?
It appears time has quite flown since one's arrival in Liyue Harbor. How could one have forgotten about those two old fossils? One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to atone for this slight. Nay, given that one has ventured all this way to Yilong Wharf, tea would be more advisable. A great thought has illuminated one's mind once again. One is reminded that certain purchases have yet to be made. Perhaps you two could wait here whilst one performs this task. It'll be but a moment.
Huh? Wait, here? You really just gonna ditch us here to watch your stuff? Oh, that woman really just does whatever she wants. Hey, not you too, Traveler! Oh, all this Paimon ditching is super not appreciated. Just come back soon, okay? Paimon doesn't want anyone to try and steal his stuff.
Welcome. Please have a look around. We only sell teas of the finest quality, sourced directly from Chaoying Village. Might I recommend the Sunglo variety? It's one of our specialties.
Now, that sounds promising. One will bring some back for those old fossils, and all will be well. 2 boxes will do.
Wonderful. By the way, we're actually running a special Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. 4 boxes will net you 20% off.
20% off 4 boxes. This merchant strikes a fair bargain. One might as well give some to Morax and Ping, too. Then 4 shall suffice.
I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so, perhaps I can interest you in these exquisite gift sets. Buy 10, get half off. Look at the magnificent design, and the red ribbon gives quite the festive flair, don't you think? Such a gift would be sure to impress any lucky friend or family member.
10 boxes. Seems rather excessive. But if one factors in the conqueror of demons and one's disciples...
10! A nice round number, don't you think? Of course you do. I'll even shave a little extra off the price for you.
That is agreeable. One will... I will have these boxed up then.
Of course, right away.
I see you have quite the eye for fine items, mademoiselle. Perhaps some of my wares might also be of interest to you. I'm a toy merchant from Fontaine. You'll get nothing but the finest and most intricate clockwork toys Mora can buy here. Each one sure to be a source of endless amusement.
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
Well, that is, of course, best understood by playing with them yourself. If
There is no need for that.
Mademoiselle.
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to package it securely.
Ah, of course. Here you go. The instruction manual is...
I can do without, thank you. Oh, many watchful eyes surround this place. If one were to be spotted purchasing a mechanical toy such as this, a child's plaything no less, it would only invite scandal. There is no harm in bringing it back to study in secret.
Oh, Xianyan! Did your shopping go smoothly?
Naturally. One may not delight in social interactions, but that does not mean one lacks said faculties. And you two? Are you not here to purchase things?
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Elong Wharf, but it does look like there are lots of goods from Fontaine.
You are also planning to participate in the kite flying competition. One means to say, you along with all the other youths. One has been entreated to share one's kite-making expertise, and indeed there was little one could do about such persistent supplication. One moment energetic and earnest, and dejected the next. One had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests, and thus, one will be organizing a kite-making workshop to provide personal instruction in this art form.
Oh, who will be participating then?
Shuyu, Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yayo.
Wow, that's quite a few people. Also, this is all pretty well, Xianyun, but it's not like you have to make your own kite to participate in the competition. You can just buy one ready-made and call it a day.
Ha! You speak of those equipped... The mechanism that one has developed was the fruit of millennia, of meticulous study. Let us not speak of the source of the mechanism's power, but rather its structure. It is composed of materials as light as bamboo and as strong as iron. This composition grants it the lightness of weight to ascend into the sky and the durability to follow the wind for many a mile. It is built with a series of intersecting rods that... Never mind. It is unlikely the two of you will understand, even should one expend the effort to explain. One is better off saving one's breath.
It sure seems like you want to talk about it, though.
So, will you be
Huh? Wait, you've been trying to invite us this entire time?
All right then. No need to prepare the materials in any case. One has it all sorted. Arrive at Mount Outsong in 2 days. I shall be expecting you around midday.
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guard to help you with that big box of yours?
Surely you jest. One goes as one pleases. For what reason would one need to rely on another?
It can float? What kind of invention is that?
One calls it the floating toting device.
Huh. She seems pretty. Look at her walk down the street. She seems so confident, but everyone around her is looking at her. But anyway, that box of hers seems to be full of those mechanical lifty things. Not that Paimon was peeking or anything. She just, and wouldn't you know it, all the stuff inside almost... All Paimon say is that Shenyun sure does try hard to save face. What did she call it again? A crude piece of mortal... Totally. We should probably act like... After all, that...
Great discounts on loads of goods. Horse stance is a killer. I gotta hold on.
I won't let you down! Bet you can't keep up with me! Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around.
With the wind!
I won't let you down. Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Get in gear!
Steady as stone.
Frost is coming! Get in gear! Frost is coming! If there's any scrap metal or parts you don't want, I'll take them. Sort the items by type and store them for future use.
Getting here! Prepare!
It's easy to fix a machine when you know how it's built and how it works. But people, they're much more difficult.
I'll race you there! Bet you can't... I'll race you there! Not so hard! That's cheating!
If you ever see any stickers on my back, do me a favor and take them off. Malazine's like to...
You can't keep up with me!
Take it easy.
Not so hard!
good roll. All right,